I just pour something in my cup. I just want something I can feel. How's it going? Christian here, Midnight Rider, wit and wisdom. Lost my sunglasses, can't lift them up, put them down. I know some of you like that. So tonight was a good night. Had a lot of fun riders. A lot of people coming from College World Series. Picked a couple people up from their jobs. Some people just downtown. A couple airport trips. Everybody tonight was having fun, happy, or ready to go home after having a good night. Took somebody home in the northwest end of Omaha, and I didn't even know this subdivision existed out there. They seem to be having fun. I just had purchased some coffee at Burger King right around the Walmart on Irvington and 680, and the lady said it reminded her of her childhood. It smells so good, which I thought was kind of weird. And then she said it smelled like airports. I guess she spent a lot of time in airports as a kid. She also had a little bit too much to drink and was irritating her husband, but I thought it was funny. She wanted some of my coffee, but he wouldn't let her take any. I don't know. Last guy I picked up was a guy from Fort Hood, Texas. Not military, though. Works in the construction industry, but he said he's not a carpenter. He said, F that, not a carpenter. I asked if he worked for Kiewit, and he said, nah, F that. And I said, how about E&K? And he goes, nope. He said, but they just got shut down on the job I'm on for 3 days, suspended for I don't know what. But he also said that he doesn't have to go to work tomorrow because somebody got his finger cut off. So they're doing some kind of whatever survey or investigation. So no work tomorrow. So he said, I'm getting drunk. Then we, on the way to take him to the Atlas Apartments where I took him tonight, we had to stop by a QT and get some condoms because girl he was talking to said, come on over, but bring condoms. He's like, yeah. And then he said, I'm trying to get me a threesome going tonight with her roommate, but it's only a 50-50 shot on that one, so I thought that was funny. But all good things tonight. Everybody was happy. Michigan won today. Can't remember who won the first game. Vanderbilt, maybe? I don't know. The first game was an elimination game, and somebody's going home. I can't remember who. I think Texas Tech won today. Maybe beat Louisville. Louisville's going home. College World Series, big deal in Omaha, Nebraska. Pretty fun party if you're from out of state and you're watching these videos. If you're in the state, it's a pretty fun party too. Some people come here because they like a certain team. Some people come here because they come every year, whether their team's in it or not. Heard a lot of people say tonight, I got no horse in the race, but they come anyway. Drove a couple of guys tonight that are starting to have some sort of computer startup company, and they got a video call in the morning. They seem pretty excited about that. Drove somebody tonight. This is your moment of randomness, but he actually works for a company that I worked for when I was 19, which, if you're keeping count, was a really long time ago. Company's based out of Great Rivers or Paducah, Kentucky. It's called Ingram Barge Company. And he actually showed me pictures of the boat I used to work on, the Patricia I. Hart. Shout out to Ingram Barge Company and Bronson Ingram. And his sister is Patricia. But the Patricia I. Hart, which I assume is Patricia Ingram Hart, his sister. But they stretch limoed my boat. It's a towboat with 3 huge 12-cylinder diesel engines, but apparently they made it even bigger. bore them out. I worked on the lower Mississippi from 91, well, right around 90 to 91 when I moved to Chicago. But I used to work 30 days on and 30 days off. The longest I ever rode was 42 days. You work 6 hours on and 6 hours off every day, so you work twice, and you do sleep. I might have talked about this before, but it was just interesting that that's the company he works for. I assume he works in the office. He had golf clubs and stuff with him, so I doubt he's a deckhand on any boat. But my boat went from Paducah, Kentucky down the lower Mississippi to below New Orleans. He said he's lived in New Orleans, currently lives in Nashville, also lived in Paducah. I can't remember the other place. He told me he's lived in 4 places while he's worked for this company. But small world. I showed him a picture of the boat when I worked on it that I happened to have on my phone, and he said, yeah, it doesn't really look like that anymore. They took out one of the decks that used to be the pilot house, or the where they drive the boat from, or steer the boat, captain the boat, was 3 decks up, but it's only 2 decks up, I guess, now. But we used to clean all those rooms when we weren't laying tow. Most we ever pushed, which is an interesting thing because it's a towboat, but it actually pushes the tow. I forgot I was going to get my son food. Yes, it's 2:40 in the morning, and my 16-year-old kid texted me and said he's hungry. So I'm a nice guy, and I'm on my way to McDonald's. Maybe I'll keep you guys on while I order the food. That'll be fun. Still trying to figure out how to video people in the car. That dude tonight would have been pretty funny for everybody. He thought I was funny. I told him to make sure he bags it up. And he says, man, I'd fuck with you. That means that he'd hang out with me. For those non-cool kids out there. Because if I wasn't cool, I would think maybe he was hitting on me. He definitely was not hitting on me, especially since he's about to go have a threesome with 2 girls. 50-50 shot anyway. Definitely needed condoms for the one girl, but he's hoping he needs them for both girls. Hopefully he got a multi-pack. Good to know the kids are being safe nowadays, though. Alright, I'm taking a left on 72nd, and I'm going to head towards the McDonald's, where I'm going to get my son some food. Says he really wants a Coke, because everybody needs a Coca-Cola at 3 o'clock in the morning. Got to work at 9 too, by the way. Well, that's fun. Well, what's everybody got going on tonight? It's Monday night, Tuesday morning in Omaha, Nebraska. College World Series. There's another elimination game in the morning, and then a winner's bracket game in the evening. I guess morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 6 o'clock in the afternoon. There are games. Good time to come to Omaha, Nebraska, like I said. Almost to the McDonald's. I've already been to this McDonald's once. I picked some people up from the Sydney in Benson. They were fun. They were hilarious, actually. The guy in the front seat was the one that called the Uber or Lyft, but he had his girlfriend with him in the back, and then some other random guy. I think they were going to the random guy's house. The guy in the passenger seat said he was an artist, so he was trying to decide if he was going to keep the receipt to write off for taxes. And I said, well, did you get anything out of tonight or going through this drive-thru that you could write off for work? And he said, no, You guys are not an inspiration. He said, you suck, and you suck. Apparently I suck. But he was just kidding. But maybe I do suck. I don't know. I sucked all any artistic thoughts out of his brain, possibly. All right, we're pulling into gas station parking lot, going right by the Family Dollar to the McDonald's drive-through, which I hope is open. Otherwise, my son is out of luck. Uh-oh, we got a line. It's open. All right, you're gonna hear me order for my son.
Order when you're ready.
Thank you. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm super fantastic. I need a large French fry and a large Coke.
And would that complete your order?
How about a bacon McDouble with no onions, and then that will really complete my order.
All right. Your total is $7.10. First one, thank you.
Thank you. $7.10. I'm getting me some bad food. Trying not to eat that stuff. I don't know what the hell you're thinking making me get that. Midnight Rider peeps. Check and see if we got a dime in here. Lots of quarters, lots of quarters. All right, we'll finish this trip through the drive-thru. Oh, man. Sorry about the close-up there. I don't know, I wish we had more to talk about instead of this random drive-thru trip. Could sing a song. Let's see. She left without leaving her number. Oh, I don't know if this is a pay at window one and or move up to the next one. There's nobody here, so maybe I should just pull up and pay. We're just gonna pull up and pay. There's nobody here. She left without leaving her number. She didn't even Well, it's your life. You say you need a change. If being free is worth what you leave behind, and if it's too late for love, change your mind. You want me to back up? How you doing?
I'm doing alright.
The second time I've been through your drive-thru tonight, but the first time I was with Uber people in my car, so.
That's okay. 17 is your total?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
I would take a receipt if you don't mind. Thank you very much, sir. You have a great night.
Alright, make sure you put it in drive.
You don't want me to hit the car behind me?
Make sure you put it in drive.
Good night, man. Make sure I put it in drive. There was a car behind me. It would have been funny if I backed up again. All right. I'm going to get my food and then we'll turn this off here in a second. We could keep on singing. What were we singing? Normally, this time of night, you wouldn't find me here. I'll be reaching for a good night kiss instead of one more beer. I never take a second look at the blonde across the bar, much less invite her over and let things go too far.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, I'm living the dream.
It's raining again.
Is it? Yeah. Seems like it's raining. You want to sing a song with me?
Sure.
What do you want to sing?
Anything.
You tell me. You start singing and I'll sing with you. What's your favorite song?
I don't know. I like a lot of different songs. What kind of music do you like?
All kinds. Yeah. Do you like country?
I'm gonna take my horse.
That's not really country.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Kind of. Billy Ray Cyrus is a country singer.
Ride 'em in the back. Something, something, something. You're supposed to be singing it.
Well, I kind of know the lyrics a little bit, not really.
Say hi. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Yeah, you can sing with me. You have a great night.
You too, thank you.
All right, this has been Wit and Wisdom. Christian, Midnight Rider, peace out.